Intro, midnight to 0:45. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Big news coming in from Philadelphia tonight. The 76ers, who opened the new NBA season with high hopes, are facing the Magic, but the headline is this: Joel Embiid will not be in the lineup. That's right, the 76ers star center is sitting out, and fans and analysts alike are asking why. In today's video we'll break down the latest injury update, what it means for the Sixers, how it affects tonight's showdown with Orlando, and what fans should keep an eye on going forward. Body, 0:45 to 2 o'clock. So let's set the stage. The Sixers, after a two-game start, scheduled to play the Magic on Monday, October 27th, at their home court. But the official injury report just dropped and it shows that Joel Embiid is ruled out. The Times of India Plus won the reason. It's not a fresh, major injury per se, it's listed as injury management, specifically in relation to his left knee. Liberty Ballers Plus One. Here's what we know. Embiid has been under a minutes restriction to start the season. He played limited minutes in the first two games. Sportskeeda Plus One now. The coaching staff and front office have opted to give him the night off as the Sixers are about to play a back-to-back. That first leg of the back-to-back is tonight versus Orlando. NBC Sports Philadelphia. 2 to 3:30. Digging a bit deeper, Embiid's knee has been a recurring concern in his career, and though this particular absence isn't being called a full injury or setback, the wording injury management signals caution. Liberty Ballers Plus One. The Sixers are effectively saying, we don't want to push him when there's a risk of compounding the issue. Given that he was already limited in minutes, this night off is strategic. Also notable, it's his first game missed this season. In two games he played limited minutes, now he's out tonight. DK Network Plus One for fans. This signals that the team is prioritizing Embiid's long-term availability rather than hammering him every game at full strength. 3:30 to 4:50. What does this mean for tonight's game versus the Magic? The Sixers are missing their centerpiece. That changes their game plan dramatically. Embiid, when healthy and playing, is a dominant force on both ends of the floor, scoring, rebounding, defending. Without him, the onus shifts, other players must step up, rotations may get tweaked, and there may be more pressure on the perimeter and bench units. The Magic might see this as an opportunity. With Embiid out, they'll likely try to attack the inside, crash the boards, and test Philadelphia's depth. On the flip side, the Sixers could exploit this by increasing pace, pushing more, forcing mismatches. But simply put, Embiid sitting tonight weakens Philly's frontcourt presence and could test their ability to hold up. 4:50 to 6:20. From a broader team health standpoint, the Sixers are also dealing with other absences. Alongside Embiid, the following are listed as out: Paul George, left knee recovery; Jared McCain, right thumb; Trendon Watford, hamstring; and Dominic Barlow, right elbow laceration. NBC Sports Philadelphia Plus One. So this isn't just one missing piece, it's a potential cascade of minutes lost, rotations altered, and chemistry impacted. For the coaching staff, managing all of these moving parts early in the season is a challenge. For fans, it means we may see some different lineups, lesser-known players getting bigger opportunities, and possibly more risk of inconsistency. But the silver lining is that the Sixers are being proactive. Better to sit a star early than risk a major injury down the line. 6:20 to 7:40. Let's talk about the star himself, Joel Embiid. A former MVP and perennial All-Star, his dominance when healthy is undeniable. But his durability has been a concern over the years. With knee issues, load management has become part of the conversation. His being held out tonight reflects that evolving approach. For fantasy players and bettors, this is a big deal. Embiid sitting affects point spreads, player props, and lineup decisions. For the franchise, it signals ambition. They want him in playoff mode, not worn down in October. He recently expressed frustration with his minutes restriction, saying something along the lines of, longer stints, you're able to let the game come to you. Sportskeeda Plus One. That quote underscores his competitive drive, but also the tension between playing time and preservation. 7:40 to 9 o'clock. What should watchers keep an eye on? First, updates on his status for the next game. The Sixers travel to the Washington Wizards tomorrow for the second leg of the back-to-back, so the question is, will Embiid travel? Will he be available? Will the night off give him the rest he needs? Second, how the Sixers handle this game without him. Which players step up? How does the floor spacing change without his interior presence? Will they adjust their offense or mode of attack? Third, how the Magic exploit his absence. Are they aggressive early? Do they dominate the paint? How does Philadelphia respond? 9 to 10-20. Let's zoom out for a moment. The Sixers came into this season with big expectations. With roster pieces, a star center, and hope for deep playoff runs. But early in the season, availability matters just as much as talent. Sitting Embiid tonight doesn't derail everything. In fact, it might preserve the team's chances of having him at full strength later when it counts most. But it also raises questions about load management and when stars are truly locked in. Fans always want to see their best players, and seeing Embiid sidelined, even for sensible reasons, reminds us of the fragility of star health in the modern NBA. 10-20 to 11-40. Let's wrap with what we know now. Joel Embiid is out tonight versus the Magic due to injury management tied to his left knee and current load monitoring strategy. The Times of India +1. The Sixers are navigating a back-to-back and chose the front leg, tonight, to rest him. NBC Sports Philadelphia. His absence may impact the game plan significantly. Bigger minutes for reserves, altered rotation, more reliance on perimeter offense. This move is part of a larger trend in the NBA, managing star minutes, especially when they bring disease-defying talent but also injury history. For fans, it's keep an eye on the next few days for his status and how the Sixers respond without him. Outro, 11:40 to 12:30. So what do you think? Do you support the Sixers' decision to rest Embiid tonight for the sake of his health and the season ahead? Or are you frustrated that you won't see him on the floor when the team is 2-0 and building momentum? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And let me know, who do you expect to step up tonight in his absence? If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already for more NBA injury updates, team news, and game day analysis. Stay tuned for more, because whether Embiid plays or not, the Sixers season is underway and it's already shaping up to be one to watch. Thanks for watching, we'll see you in the next one.